Hi, my name is Yan Yan Candy Ng. Most of my friends call me Candy. I'm an artist based in Melbourne. I like to play with colors and textures in my art. Today I would like to show you some simple mark making and paper collage to create this greeting card. You could also use it as an artwork for your home. We will also get to create some gift tags for presents, or you could use it as a bookmark or simply hang it anywhere to spread happiness. This is a fun project for anyone who would like to feel creative again. It will help you embrace happy accidents and discoveries. I'm happy to see you here. Let's get started. The first step is to have a look and pick some objects from your home. For me, I have found color pencils, highlighters, and stickers from the study room, an old toothbrush and sponge from the laundry room. Some packaging materials, such as a lead used for mandarins, a small piece of cardboard, and bubble wrap. You will also need the templates, which you can download from the website, or feel free to draw your own. I also have some colored papers, some scissors, glue, double-sided tape, and artist tape. You could use washi tape or sticky tape if you have some. A little bit of water in the little bowl, artist paint. You could also use ink and a cleaning cloth, some twine and strings, and a hole puncher. If you don't have a hole puncher, you could use a cutter and a cutting mat. Here's a suggested list of things for this art activity. We are going to look at some examples now. Let's warm up by grabbing something we are familiar with, such as color pencils. You can hold them all at once, or use an elastic band to secure them all together before you start scribbling. Next, you can pick a few of your favorite colors and just start coloring next to one another to create a pattern. This warm-up exercise is satisfying because when you are creating a repetition of elements, it helps you to relax and get in the zone where you can be the most creative. Mark making is a quick art. It is nice to get loosened up and you don't have to draw a perfect line. Sometimes when you overlay those lines together, you can get a third color, which is nice to see. Now we're gonna move on to work with paint. I usually place a paper down first and make sure I have a cleaning cloth nearby just in case. I have a little bit of water here and I will put the paint on the side. And then I will just dip the toothbrush in lightly. We are going to create some splatters. You will need to point the toothbrush down towards your paper, and you place your thumb among the brushes and pull backwards to create the splatters like this. Feel free to experiment with different amounts of paint and water as well. You will get a different result. Next, we will use the lead as a stencil. Firstly, I will use some tape to hold the lead in place. And then I will use a sponge to lightly dip in the paint, or in this example, I will use ink. What you need to do is lightly dab it on the lead like this. You can also dab it a little bit on the bubble wrap, and then place it down on the paper like a stamp. When you work with unconventional materials, it's interesting, because it's less restricting compared with traditional or digital drawing tools. You don't have any rules. You can simply explore freely on the paper itself. It's like we are a child again, and look at all the wonders that may hold for us. You decide how much time you want for each object. Maybe 1 second playing around with a piece of cardboard, and the rest you jump back to your toothbrush to see what other textures you can create. I'm using black paint on colored paper to keep it simple and higher in contrast, but you're welcome to explore your own color combinations. Try to make as many marks using one object. The possibilities are endless. Now you have everything handy. You can cut out the shapes from your templates. Once you have cut out your templates, you can place it around to find the spot you like. Then trace it around the template and cut the shape out. Once you have all your shapes cut out, it's time to assemble your greeting card. You can use an A4 paper and fold it in half before working on it directly, or you can use an A5 colored paper and stick it on top with double-sided tape to get two different colors. It's all up to you. Once you have your card ready, you place around to see what needs to get stuck down first and how you would like it to look. I have chosen to create a vase of flowers because my mom loves flowers and she is currently living overseas. I know a lot of us are finding it hard to travel to see their friends and family at the moment, but I thought a greeting card is definitely something more personal than a text message. Besides, it's a fun project, and it's always nice to send a little surprise in the mail. For the purpose of time, this is the finished piece. And since you still have other marks and patterns, you can make the most of it by making some easy gift tags. I found it useful to stick another piece of paper behind it to give it more volume. You can glue them together first, and then you pick a template and change the shape on top before cutting them both at the same time. In that way, all shapes are all aligned nicely. If you have a hole puncher, you can use it. This is how it should look like. Otherwise, I usually just use the cutter to cut a small cross, and then use a colored pencil or pen to open up the hole. You can then pick the triangle you like and then poke it through. Tie a knot at the end so it will stop wobbling around, and then tie another knot over here. And once you have done a couple, you can then hang it anywhere you like. Maybe on a Christmas tree, use it as a bookmark, or hang it in the window. Thanks for watching. Now it's your turn to create. Please post some photos and remember to tag us too. See ya!